McCullough backing it on PB.
Should be a jump ball.
Yep, should have been a call there.
Yeah.
Pull up by Tennison. Wow.
Nice save.
Fresh chance for the Horned Frogs after the Tennison miss.
Well, they're very lucky on that pass.
Little pick and roll, the extra pass.
And a foul. Cork provides the lift, huh?
Beebe's first field goal of the second half and chance to make it a three-point play.
But they are marvelous getting free and reading situations. It's just gorgeous here. Right in there. Beautiful basketball. You don't have to draw much up. Just read.
Micah, first trip to the free throw line. 64% free throw shooter. Nails that one.
And they all cut well, but he is in particular, an excellent cutter.
'70-70.
And the color was right there.
Harris on the drive, and he draws a foul.
Boy, he has a great pace to his game. Tough, resilient. Knows when to go, when to hold it. Gets his team organized. Terrific defender. 2 steals a game.
DeJuan Harris at the line.
DeJuan, a 67% free throw shooter. He's not a big scorer, but he does lead the Big 12 in assists.
Well, he gets doubles. They're a different team.
Yeah, when he scores 10 or more, they're 28-1. He's working on point number 6 right here. And he topped that one in. 7 assists to go with his 6 points. Kansas back in front by 2 and we're under 5. O'Bannon for 3, a contested shot over Adams. Crossing the paint, trying to get the second to go, and it won't. And it's still going to be TCU ball.
BB complaining he was held. Well, they test you how they spread the floor. Dickinson, very impressive today, helping, being in the right spot.
Jameer Nelson checks back in. He'll trigger it on the baseline. Emmanuel Miller also back in, their leading scorer for the stretch run here. 4.5 to go. Tennison, 3.
Got it. This kid gets free. Sprinted the baseline, got himself squared, knocks it down.
24. Travion Tennison. Timeout taken by Kansas. TCU last January.
Bill calls a play in those timeouts, whether it's man or zone, that they can run.
Harris on a crosser. Rebound will come off to Peavy. Tennison's been on fire. You see why we call him Trey. He's got 6 of them today, and he's hit 19 of their last 33 points. Underneath, we're going to have a foul on Dickinson.
Well, they do a nice job setting you up on a cut. Dickinson looks to help, gets caught. Well, it's just pretty basketball. Are they in the right spot? And Dickinson looking to help. He's played very good defense, though.
Yeah, he has. Ernest hasn't made a trip to the free throw line yet today. And hasn't scored yet today. Now he has.
And not known for it either at 50%, right?
No. Coming off a great game, though, Monday against Texas A&M Commerce. Had his first career double-double with 13 points, a career high, and 18 career high rebounds. He can give his team a 3-point lead with this one and does.
How about that?
2 big shots by the big guy.
Gotta feel good for him, huh? Coming back here.
Yep. 75-72.
They're doing a nice job showing. Now they got the mismatch they want.
threw it away. Jackson has a little trouble with the freshman with 7 on the shot clock. On the drive, Dickinson trying to tip it in.
Oh, they turned it over. That's twice. Once early in the game. Good opportunity to seal it. Jackson, very good driver, just unable to finish this, but that's what Hunter does. He bodies you up in a legal fashion, too. Chest bump.
And then Tennison couldn't save it on the baseline. McCullough in the paint. They're going to call a foul on Peavy.
Well, the bump was earlier, though. He got all ball at the end. Jimmy can't believe it, but I think the foul was initial. Pretty tough kid, though, playing through that ankle pain.
Yep. Looking for point number 16, and he's got it. He missed one free throw today. That was the first time he missed one in 24 attempts, his last 24.
Kind of a guy that can take over a game coming down the stretch, too.
And we're in that stretch with just over 3 minutes to go as the second one rimmed out. Surprisingly.
Harris is on Tennison, but they have been switching out here, which has caused some problems. They may be able to stay at home on him.
Nelson brings it out. Murphy's on him. A switch off, and Nelson will take it. Off the mark. Trying to track down his own rebound, but it comes off to Adams. And now on the run, Harris takes the shot and draws the foul.
Well, they are so good at knowing the angle that they have to get to that free throw line. If it was somebody else, I think he would have lobbed it to Furphy. Just looked him off there. Chance for 2.
So the redshirt senior out of Columbia, Missouri, to the free throw line for the 3rd time today. He's hit his first 2.
Looks like he took a little shot to the eye there. Kept rubbing it.
Clear enough for that free throw.
Yeah. Bill looks like he's been there before.
I think so. In a Hall of Fame career, this would be win number 785 if they can come from behind to do it. And DeJuan Harris just helped them get to the tie again at 75. There's the foul trouble. And we've got 2.5 to play.
That's where I like him, right there. A nice defense by Adams. Oh, they got a foul.
Played great defense all day, and he's a little shocked by the call, I think.
I think he felt he was in a good spot. Yeah, I think that's just a play on. And a tough call on the angle the official was at, too. Sold it pretty good.
Pretty good sales job.
Yeah.
By Emmanuel Miller. And now the crowd is seeing the replay. Miller even looks up at it and has a little bit of a smile.
The refs love that overhead, don't they?
1-and-1 for Miller, who's shooting 84% on the season from the stripe. Out of Scarborough, Ontario.
Well, last year he was at 65%. How about that improvement?
Big time. 20% better this year, and he showed it on those 2. It gives the Horned Frogs the lead back.
Dickinson time, I think, somehow. I don't think they can guard him at the rim. There's that empty side they like to do so often. And
Adams
never got there. Anderson.
And that'll be a 1-and-1 coming up for KJ Adams.
Yeah, they were setting up Dickinson to roll to the box. You mentioned this guy's been there right back. Just the 3 Final Fours, 2 NCAA championships.
KJ 16 points and 9 rebounds today. One of those glue guys that gets overlooked when you're talking about who's all Big 12, who's all American, all that kind of stuff. I take this guy any day.
I'm with you. He might be the last pick in the playground, but he'll help you win.
He'd be a really good pick.
Right.
Okay.
16,300 quiet down for the tie free throw. To go.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Brad Dessler.
2 minutes. Tied at 77.
Harris taking up the gauntlet of playing tennis, and he hasn't had a touch.
Nelson.
The 10 with a timeout.
Jameer Nelson. The crossover, the drive, the fade away. Got it.
How about that? Boy, that is tough to be on balance and deliver it.
Jameer with 10. And they've all been big-time shots.
You go to your bread and butter. Two-man, McCullough and Dickinson.
There's the outside man, McCullough. Will he get it back to Dickinson? No, he lobs over to Adams on the far baseline. Rebound, who's got it?
Love it.
Loose.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Love it. Boy, so precious. Pin down and roll. They're good on out of bounds. McCullough with the pin. Nice front.
And a steal.
Oh, he's hurt. You know what? Again, you cannot stop play. You finish the play. It's 5-on-4. I mean, it's terrible.
Hunter Dickinson down in the paint after they tried to get it into him. And he got an elbow.
The elbow. They're going to have to look at it now.
I don't think it was intentional. I think just battling for the rebound was Uday.
Flailing.
And an elbow right to the ear or the side of the face.
But that's, unfortunately, it hurts TCU and an opportunity at the other end.
Right.
Dickinson was actually trying to get up, and then when they stopped the play, rested.
Gene Steratore is with us here in the final minute of this game. Gene, what are you seeing?
You know, Ness, I don't feel, to me, that doesn't fall in the flagrant category, in my opinion. I just think it's an arm that's coming down in a normal basketball play. It does hit up in the head neck area, so they definitely will look. But to me, it doesn't look like anything that was delivered in that sense, so it doesn't fall in that category to me.
Jay, let me ask you, would you stop play if you were an official? I mean, it's the advantage.
You know what, Raph? You kind of have to. You kind of have to stop that. But I know what you're saying. At the point of the out.
I didn't see it that way. Neither did Gene. Neither did Raph. But Hunter Dickinson's at the free throw line. And looking for his 30th point right here to tie the game. Got it.
I know he's played really well, but the biggest play was him staying on the floor when he got hit.
And it was TCU ball, and obviously it becomes Kansas free throws and Kansas ball. So that is a who knows how many point swing.
Going to be tough-minded of your TCU.
Got to shake that off.
Harris always comes up with a big play if necessary.
Here he goes on the drive and puts it up and in.
Just
as Raph called it.
Kid's a winner.
He's got 10 points. When he scores in double figures, they almost always win. Giving his team a 2-point lead.
Got to go to the rim.
Miller.
How about that follow? PV delivered. Everybody watch the eye of the dribbler, Miller.
Final 20 seconds of regulation.
I think McCullough's got to get a touch now. They're being patient. He and Dickinson on the same side.
10 to go.
A little pin by Dickinson.
The lob. Dickinson deep underneath. Got it!
Got the timeout. Bruce Nelson, another guy, speed dribble. You might see a pass to half court. They've got too deep on the baseline. They may throw right to Peavy. A back screen here for Nelson, and Peavy popping to the ball.
Tennison's about 90 feet away from this inbounds pass. He's been the hot hand. It's going to be Jameer Nelson at the buzzer. It's short. Kansas survives the upset bid by the Horned Frog.
College basketball at its best.
Absolutely.